Hey Capricorn, this is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your weekly tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Let's see what the universe has for you, Capricorn. All right, these are my Tarot of Dreams tarot cards. I promise. I always get them wrong, but I love them so much. Capricorn, are you bored? What happened? What's the matter? You bored? You're in your head. You have the Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Wands and the Palace of Swords. This deck has the Palace cards, which represents every number and court card in that suit. The suit being swords, court cards, and the regular number cards. So it's everything mind, body, communication. Also keep in mind Mercury, we're in the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde. The kaleidoscope will start next week on the 27th of September. So let's see what your clarifiers say. Yeah, you're bored. You're also hot in the pants, Capricorn. You know what? I also kind of feel like a lot of y'all are trying to manifest. But as you see here, you have some really ugly blockers stopping you from your manifesting and manifestations. You got the Seven of Swords on the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is attractive. You have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords. The Queen of Cups is also attractive, as in she can attract. She, you know what I mean? She's the queen. Like, people and things just fall at her feet. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you may be feeling mentally blocked, and that mental block has everything to do with laziness. Let's just keep it real. Let's just go on and keep it funky, Capricorn, okay? You got the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and then the Palace of Swords. That has everything to do with communication and thinking and overthinking and thinking some more and then thinking again. Okay? Here, you don't know what to do. You're ready to give up. Then it's almost like for a lot of you guys, I'm getting ready to tell y'all secrets. And I promise you after I say this, a lot of you are going to click off this video. The Seven of Swords, it's almost like you want this Queen of Wands so bad. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? You want her so bad, but you don't want him or her to know how bad you want him or her. You want them to want you just as much as you want them, but they're not reaching out to you, which is why this bullshit Seven of Swords is sitting here, right? Because it's almost like you're being passive aggressive as fuck, or you're you trying to resurrect reverse psychology, right? So it's almost like you're going to create some sort of ruse. Oh yeah, I got like this new donkey, and every night at 5 o'clock it washes my dishes, right? Sorry, I had to stop myself. Capricorn, I feel like you're going to come up with some foolery to lure your person in, right? But the universe is always like, Capricorn, why do you have to go that route? Why can't you just tell the truth? Like, damn, I miss you. I miss seeing you ride me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why can't we just be honest? You know what I mean? Why do we have to fake the funk? Okay. And again, it's probably because you want them to chase you. You want them to make more effort towards you. You're tired of, say, for instance, making effort towards her. Whomever this is, man or woman, they're gorgeous, or at least you may think so. You may think this person has like options leading, leaving trails. Okay. But it's almost like you've given up. You don't know what to do. Mentally, you've given up when it comes to trying to lure this person in. But again, it's not that the person, she's the Queen of Wands. So she's going to attract, he or she is just going to attract naturally. That's just their energy, right? That's first. Second of all, if that's just who they are, accept that. It doesn't necessarily mean that you become one of the sheep, right? It's not like you number 17 out of 35. But I feel like for you, Capricorn, that's what you think, that's what you believe. And because you think you're 17 of 35, it's almost like, well, I ain't working towards them. Let them come to me. Capricorn, I'm side-eyeing you right now. Y'all can't see me, but I'm side-eyeing you. With the Nine of Cups and the Hanged Man, this person, fills your cup, right? And that's what that is. Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Excuse me. But with this hanging man or hanged man, it's like you don't know how to free yourself and just be honest, right? Just be upfront. For a lot of you guys, that's just a challenge. It's just a challenge for you to just put it out there, right? Just put it out there. Like, hey, I think you're sexy as fuck. Can I come over tonight? Right? And for a lot of you guys, maybe you've tried that approach and you would think because she's the Queen of Wands that you could just do that. But angels are saying, I kind of feel like, again, it just has everything to do with your approach. They're also saying to me rhythms too, right? Like, in other words, you got to catch her in the mood to an extent, right? Because Queen of Wands also represents like a moody itch bugger, right? It's pig Latin. So it just kind of feels like you have to be on her wavelength. If for some reason you're not on her wavelength, Capricorn, because again, you're trying to mentally approach somebody who's passionate, fiery, impulsive, dynamic. Like it realistically has everything to do with the fact it's basically your approach, right? Your approach is just different. Approach her like the King of Wands and you're golden. Okay? You got the you got the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords. And just as I said, you can approach her as the King of Wands. I saw the Queen of Cups and I'm just like, damn. Because I feel like, you here in this mental space, this is somebody who you have a lot of love for. And this person really brings out your tender emotions, Capricorn. But for some reason, you are telling yourself all kinds of negative things on behalf of this person. Oh no, she probably got like 8 dudes following after her. Like she trying to make me number 17 and I don't want to be number 7. Like this Nine of Swords, angels just said displaced anxiety, which basically says to me the anxiety that you feel is homegrown. You are the one creating it, not this Queen of Wands. And it's weird because I just said, if you want to approach her, be the King of Wands. Here you are as the Page. It almost feels like you've gathered something from this reading and you are going to reapproach like the Page. Not only that, but the Page of Wands with the Star card says, okay, I'm going to try this approach because I really want this. This is something I'm really wishing for. And here's the thing. And I say this respectfully. I say this very respectfully. Okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are wanting, and remember guys, whether I'm talking about you or I'm talking about somebody else's approach towards you, remember energy can be flipped, okay? But I feel like the person who is the object of your desire, with this Page here, this says to me, Capricorn, you don't feel like you guys are equal, right? You feel like you're lesser or younger, inexperienced, and doesn't have as much, and blah, 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 right? And I feel like at the end of the day, that's really your problem, right? Again, I say this respectfully, okay? Because it's almost like she's the Queen of Wands. She is who she is, right? As in, he or she worked their asses off to reach that status point. If you are still on a come up, bravo, right? But you can't compare your come up to her establishment, his or her establishment, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's almost like you want this Queen of Wands to validate you as somebody who's quote unquote on her level. And if you are, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't have anything to say about that, right? But I feel like, again, with this Page of Wands showing up, with this Star card here, I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you want this Queen of Wands to validate you. And here's the thing. I feel like with all the things this Queen of Wands is making you feel, it's enough to validate yourself. For a lot of you guys, maybe you just don't know how to do it. Shit. Or maybe you just didn't know to do it for yourselves. You got Justice and you got the Palace of Swords. It's crazy because I'm laughing because I heard Capricorn. You need to have a talking to with yourself, right? That Palace of Swords is everything swords, ace, two of swords, three of swords, for all of them, the all of them, okay? And I feel like how you think, how you communicate, how you express yourself, how you are received and perceived. I feel like it's time universally for you to just get in alignment with who you are. If again, if you want her, be like, babe, I want you. If you don't want them and they're like, you coming over, be like, babe, I can't tonight. Okay, y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble talking about, babe, no, I don't want you tonight. Y'all ain't getting me in trouble. Not today. But I feel like this message here, especially with the hanging man for you, Capricorn, is basically saying, listen, you're out of alignment. I mean, it's sitting right here. You're out of alignment, especially with your heart. It's almost like you feel things and you want to pull off all these damn shenanigans under the sun instead of just opening up your heart, even though your heart is already open to this person. All right. Let's look at Moonology for Capricorn. I got all of my Oracle cards sitting here. Well, not all of them. A lot of them sitting here on my table. But for you guys, we're going to do Moonology to see what additional messages we have. The signs that we have here is Aries with this queen, Cancer with this queen, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces. Libra, Aquarius, that's air. Pisces, that's water. Okay, here's air and fire. Yeah, and that's weird because angels just said, yeah, they like to play with fire. Be careful about that because y'all know what they say. You play with fire and you're going to get burned. It's a virtual certainty, baby. And angels also just said, then stop playing with it. I have a conversation going on in my head. Expect powerful change. You know what's crazy is I also just heard when you guys are in alignment with your hearts and you are expressing your true selves, you guys are powerful. I mean, first of all, it makes you sexy as hell. Okay. The truth is sexy. Balance spirituality and practicality. Boy, you ain't balancing none of that because y'all all up in your head. Ooh, sorry. I guess I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. Emotions are running high. Yeah, you love this person. This person is the cat's meow. But Capricorn, y'all are sitting somewhere growling. Like a lion, like, that wasn't a lion's roar, by the way. A new romantic cycle begins. Capricorn, the universe is trying to give you the green light. The universe is trying to give you the go ahead. Stop stopping yourself. Stop stopping yourself. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact details are in the About section of my channel. I love you, Capricorn. Bye.